Breeze, did I tell you what I was doing for multiverses and what I might do when it comes back around? Since both of my controllers
You
are
said
in a way that don't work for it.
I think we had talked a bit about that stuff, but I don't remember. I think you were just doing you weren't doing arcade mode runs anymore, right?
Well, I will go back to that once I have the characters. Once I have, which is going at a better pace now that season 2 has started because there's tons of gold on the
Battle Pass.
on Battle Pass. I got desperate since neither of my controllers are working quite like I want them to. I'm using keyboard and mouse.
You know, I've played fighting games with keyboard and mouse. Actually, mainly keyboard.
Yeah. Okay. So to explain the mouse part, like yeah, keyboard's pretty straightforward. It's basically like fucking smash slash, you know, arrow buttons, jump. Keyboard, mouse. Your left click is your neutral attack. Your right click is your special attack, and your scroll wheel is your dodge.
Why? Anyway, we should probably explain why we're here, or what we've been doing, and why there are 2 more people in call than normal.
You should do that because I don't remember, and I'm bad at words.
Oh, so
you've played this game. I'm just following through the journey.
Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time we met the Scions of the 7th Dawn, and we were sent to Camp Drybone to figure out what the hell is happening here. And apparently there might be kidnappings, and now we're on the search for some church lady who may be involved. Also, dungeons might happen in the stream, which is why we brought these 2 people. We've got Cheese again.
Yep.
And the person that Green brought. Introduce yourself. Oh, right, they're FK, right. Sorry, damn it, I'm sorry, Flarga.
Who is probably in another room preparing a meal.
Flarga is here. Flarga is away right now.
Good buddy of mine.
Don't mind my stupidity. Anyway, Final Fantasy 14.
Also part of this Smile Time team, which is probably where I'm going to get most of my Final Fantasy players. That's where Rosie came from, and I know a lot of other people in that group who also play the game.
I think the only people that I know that still play 14 actively are Cheese, my brother, and then Mistiv, who maybe Mistiv will show up at some point. I need to hang out with him more though.
I was gonna say about the rain, a nice little detail I noticed. I can't point it out anymore because it stopped. But I noticed that while it was raining, underneath this little tarp thing, it wasn't raining, but everywhere around it was.
That's neat.
So like they could have just like not cared about that, and I wouldn't have been like bad game, bad, because like whatever.
Oh,
like that's attention to detail.
You'd be surprised the amount of attention to detail to things.
That's a big Tuco. Don't attack it. It's level 50.
Hold on. So you want me to use Technical Flame, right?
I can't stop you.
I'm aware. But
I am heavily over leveled for this. Should I swap to a different? I think we
no, this is our main quest.
All my classes.
Yeah, we don't have
a. Established last time. All my other ones are too low level.
All right.
Okay, I do have White Wind. That's
good.
my only healer. Healing.
That'll be fine.
No.
Cause I think you do you have this?
You got maxing on what Flarga should be using.
I have.
Flarga is gonna be tank, especially given Flarga said that.
Oh, I assume you guys talked about it while I was still posting everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flarga is understandably nervous about healing.
As someone who has played all 4 healers to level 70, I can attest to that. It is stressful.
If you feel like White Wind's enough for with the dungeons we're doing, then go for it.
Is there any other healing spells I don't know about?
Well, there are buffs. Do you have? Is Mighty Guard a thing you can get at this point?
I got Mighty Guard.
Mighty Guard will be useful. Mighty Guard is always useful. Oh, we didn't read the dialogue. Oops.
What about Mighty Mouse? I'll read the dialogue.
Let's see.
You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child. Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. I will also clip through your fucking shoulder. How rude.
Angels, all of them.
That's enough for the last one. Oh, it's this way. I thought it was 2 orange circles.
What other
corpse? That's not great.
what other healing spell
Nope, go for the
is
notes.
there?
You could look it up. I don't really know all of the stuff for that fully. All I know is White Wind, but that's because that's a reoccurring skill for that class.
So should I talk about what happened right before stream, or should I save that for Mario Artist when we're in more podcasty mode?
It's up to you, because we're technically in podcasting mode right now. We're literally looking around for rocks.
I mean, I might as well. It's on my mind, and while I probably won't forget it later, I want to talk about it now. I want to talk about it like ASAP, you know? Even if I think more people might be around later, because it's later in the night. But, like, I don't care. I'll
We'll
tell
see.
it again if I have to. Besides, it'll be for both your stream and mine. I can't find this last piece.
So talk about the exploding.
Well, it didn't explode, but it could.
I know, I'm exaggerating.
Yeah, as the title says, I could have exploded. I was setting up my Wii U because I wanted to do something special for the
What is this last
anniversary.
piece of rock?
And our Wii U gamepad for the longest time had not been properly charging. So I put it in the dock that like held it so tightly that it had to charge. And I noticed that when I was pushing down on that, there was a little bulge in the back of the battery pack. And I was like, that's not good. Let me look that up to make sure that this device
Yeah,
is
no,
dead
that's-
or not.
That's the sign of a dead battery.
Yeah. Yep.
I need to do
Yes, I
Greg.
should go check my gamepad as well. Where is this
Thankfully-
last rock?
Oh, you're still looking for the rock, so.
Yes. What? Did you find them already?
Yeah. I forgot where it was. I think it was over here somewhere. I've already forgotten. It was like maybe it was over the
There it is. I see it.
wall. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
But yeah, luckily I watched DankPod, real cool YouTuber who talks about
bats.
MP3 players, and so I knew that was even a possibility. I didn't know it was DankPad, but I know okay, that's probably the deal. When you Google it, turns out it's a lot worse than I thought. Not the situation with batteries expanding, because the only thing I knew about watching DankPods was that it will fuck up your screen on like an MP3 player because it's all tightly packed together. Gamepads and most other devices have another problem, which is the main problem about it, which is it'll blow up.
It'll burst, yeah.
Yeah,
And then you'll have a bunch of
set
acid
fire.
everywhere.
Yeah,
or
it's
set
not
fire, yeah.
great.
I know PSPs. If you have an old PSP, make sure you check your PSP batteries because those are apparently been commonly
Yeah, PSPs,
breaking.
Switches apparently did that as well, but it's not.
That's just a
that
normal
yet.
battery thing, though. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Are you talking with Lululo first?
Yep.
Okay.
So, good news and bad news. Good news
What's
is
that?
there is more cure spells. Bad news is I have to do 50 to 60 cure or 60 content.
Yeah, they're all locked behind dungeons. I figured.
Yeah.
Okay. If you feel like it's not safe, if you're not safe with just White Wind, you can switch to a normal healing class.
Given White Wind heals based on your current HP, so after a raid wide, it's not going to heal as much, depending
Yeah,
on
it might
which one
be.
it is.
Yeah. Anyway, dialogue.
You adventurers never cease to prove your worth. Now I can get those cowardly miners back to doing the only thing they're good for, digging. The mithril veins are still no more than rumors, but if every miner flees at the slightest sign of danger, we'll never know for sure. I may need to hire you on a regular basis to cull those bloody imps. I fear it will be quite a while yet before any proper mining can be done. Should we turn in the other one first?
Oh, I was already picking up the new one.
Oh, then I will do that. Lululo of the Golden Bazaar once more seeks an adventurer to kill the beasts that vex her. It seems the 12 are intent on plaguing me all my days. Me too, Lululo. Before with imps and now with earth sprites. I ordered a haul of digging tools from a merchant to the north. He headed down from the Black Shroud when the earth sprites overtook him. Luckily, he was able to escape to Camp Drybone with his life. I love those little guys from Mario. They go ah. I need you to make that road safe, friend. Put down 3 of these earth sprites to keep the others at bay and ease the minds of any traveling merchants. Once the deed is done, find the merchant Reramaki at Camp Drybone and tell him to bring his haul the rest of the way here.
And then the vinegar. Have you gotten all the cloud marble samples I need, Twitch?
Yep.
So this is the cloud marble I heard so much about. Gods, look at the glimmer in this stone. I must admit, I'd never seen any of it for myself. I'd only heard tell of it. I see now why the mithril rumors have risen. Now you listen to me, you bloody rock. The Golden Bazaar is counting on you. This talk of mithril turns out to be a farce. I swear by the 12, I will dig up every last pebble of you myself, grind you to powder, and sell you to the chocobo stables to sop up piss and muddy runny shite. Well, sorry about that. It's just that ever since the war saw the road to Alamigo cut off, the bazaar has fallen on tough times. It is a waypoint choked off from its way, and that is now a little more than a point. But I will not let it be so. I'm going to make the Golden Bazaar golden once more. From there, I'll become one of the richest men in Thanaland. And then I'll finally be able to give Caitlin the life those mongrels stole from her. She's held on to the memory of my brother for so long, to become blind to the people who care for her. People like, well, I don't suppose you can keep that last bit from Caitlin. And could you? I see you up there.
I'm aware.
I think the image that I'm using is a little too big, but it's not covering up anything important. So.
Just a heads up, I'll occasionally quote DC unquote because for some reason my computer no, it's not even my internet, it's my computer.
That's okay, I'll quote Marvel.
No, it will occasionally just freeze up.
I've had that happen with some computers before.
Well, it's only happened in the past week. I've been doing in troubleshoots and all that.
We're back to the Earth Sprite right here.
Oh.
There's 2 down here.
Well,
and I got
you guys kill it, it still counts, but I should.
That's true.
Okay, you get it actually to work. I didn't have to do anything.
Hi, Sam.
Now we can teleport over to Camp Drybone.
Am I winning? I think so.
I mean, you're doing the thing. You're just sitting here with a book.
What is winning in Final Fantasy 14?
They're dead! Oh my god! Jesus, dead! Over there.
Thank you, Daniela, for your 26 bits. 26 pins.
Hello.
Guys,
Here, Traveler, take one of each. One of each what?
That's a lot of shields.
Oh, is that a Marvel quote just now? Oh, one of each cheer mode. I thought that was a callback to the thing I just said.
anyway, there's someone to talk to. Oh, I guess you're waiting.
How's the
For
Final
them to load
Fantasy?
in.
Pretty alright.
You're waiting for things to load in.
Oh wait, no, what? Who am I supposed to be talking to?
Raramaki right over here. No, come
Yeah,
back.
the guy in front of the
Yeah, I
chocobo.
think I am waiting for you. Chocobo is looking at me confusedly.
So you see the chocobo though. That's interesting.
Literally everything is spawned in except for the person that I'm apparently supposed to be talking to.
Try to hit 0.
Who's in?
On the numpad. 0 on the numpad if you got it. It selects, or generally selects a lot of things.
Will that
That's
work?
tab for me.
I mean, there
No,
it
they
is.
just- They just
Oh.
spawned in.
Okay.
Okay, so that is you. That's what I thought. You're in the level thingy.
Yep, the level checker.
Don't eat Chocobo. That Rarimaki needs that.
I will never
Everyone
go
wants
do
to eat
anything that.
chocobo.
I
Oh,
mean, at least one person probably does, right? Like they're like chicken. They're
They're like
giant chicken.
chickens.
That's gotta be like a turkey.
Big turkey.
About the size of the one from the Muppets Christmas special. The one where they're all trapped in closets.
Jeff for the
Grandma's
ice.
house.
I watched that last Christmas. That was fun.
I love that one, but it can't. I don't think they can put it. I don't think they can legally put it up on streaming services because it's Fraggle Rock, Muppets, and Sesame Street, and that's kind of an illegal. Like each of
I mean,
those
they're all-
is owned by a different thing, I believe.
Yeah. Anyway, they showing up yet?
Sure. Yeah, I'm looking at.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then I was gonna get. You fought off the sprites. God bless for that stranger. Lulu will have her tools. I fled out of here for fear of my life. I've come to regret that. Have you taken a look around? There's bodies littering the ground. Dead bodies.
Dead bodies.
A body's in this.
God damn it! Fuck
No,
off.
please. I had
do you
to.
do you recognize bodies in the water?
Look, I had to. I recognize the year 2 reference in the way in the form of Persona 5. I don't want to do it again.
Wait, huh?
Anyway.
Certain characters voiced by Nagato.
Oh, right. I don't remember which character that is, but I definitely remember that.
I could DM it to you.
Is it spoilers?
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. Go ahead then.
It's royal spoilers. So I'll DM
Yeah,
it to you.
DM, so you don't spoil Persona or Dangan. Although I think
It's
you
more
said
so-
Komaida,
it's-
so it's not.
yeah.
It's not really a Dangan spoiler then.
I've no desire to stay here any longer than I must.
Ah,
Once
yeah.
I see to it, my bird's fit for travel. I'll be making for the Golden Bazaar. All right. Now I can break my voice doing the old man again. Oh right, invite you to party.
I feel like
Thank
You're
you.
dead.
us talking about Danganronpa while Daniela's in the chat just makes me feel like if I ever introduced you to the series, it would be that one scene from Malcolm in the Middle where the dad just like everything turns dark around him. He's just like, you know, if you go this way, there's no turning back. It's commitment to the path. And Malcolm's just like, yeah, okay.
You
That is
you two have
pretty
your,
accurate.
you two have your gobstone to get.
Oh yeah, no, we're still.
And you know nothing yet. Yeah. It gets
It gets bad. Trust me, I'm only live up. Anyway,
I
time to
love
break my
that
voice.
series, but dear God. Someone should have stopped Kodaka at several points.
It's easier to get into the stuff that it's easier to get into Kamen Rider and Super Sentai than it is this Danganronpa. And you have to actually search for those. It's easier to find Danganronpa because they're all on Steam. For the shows that I watch, you have to search. Like
Here's the
torrents and
question:
stuff.
what's easier to explain though? Oh, that or Kingdom Hearts?
See, I don't really.
But that doesn't. I don't know if that's a.
That's because that game doesn't involve any time travel, as far as I. That's because that series doesn't involve any time travel, as far as I know.
Yeah. Although
Anyway,
it is harder to consume because I don't want to say any spoilers about how stupid Danganronpa is, but I will say one of the stupid things that doesn't spoil anything is how Danganronpa 3 the anime runs. There were 2 separate anime that you had to alternate between episode by episode. But I think whoever had the rights.
Funimation probably.
I believe, I don't know if they've amended this, but when it launched, they had each series on their own individual pages. So if anyone who was just trying to binge the series, I mean, they'd be lost anyway because they didn't play 1 and 2. But also, if you just watched 1 season of it, you would get half the story. And then they put the final episode as a separate OVA that's not in either of them.
That's stupid. Anyway.
So what you're saying is that it's the same situation as Baccano. I could not keep up with the timeline in that anime.
Baccano, at least when you watch the season, like its storyline jumps all over the place, but that's by design. It's like if you watch the series in order, you won't get the events in order, but you'll get it in the order that the writer intended, because like it'll be listed on every single website in that order, unless somebody knows how to watch it in timeline order. But that's fan stuff. By design, Danganronpa, like it's so easy for either companies or individuals to fuck up and only watch half of the story and then realize they missed the other half. And like you'd be like, okay, so they're happening at 2 separate times. They're not important to each other. No, each one has lore for characters that show up in the other. That's why you alternate episodes, because things that were explained for one happened in the other. It's so dumb. It's the worst decision I've ever seen in terms of a TV show's production.
Anyway, back to the game. I think we got off too much of a tangent.
Sorry, I got on a tangent. Whenever Danganronpa comes up, this just happens to me.
Tangents.
Your eyes turn blood red.
I'm glad I'm the sensible one here.
So it's like when I have to. It's like when I think. It's like when Fire Emblem Fates is mentioned, for me. You know that Engage trailer we saw no Fire Emblem Fates characters.
That's me.
Coincidence,
my 2 games
probably.
are just, dead.
Anyway, Sister Orson
I'll
was
answer your
attacked.
question in a sec, Danielle. We do have to continue with the story.
Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe.
Searching for the mementos of orphans. It makes sense. You look like a phantom thief.
God damn it.
That's not better than my current gear. Alright.
Need to play That's actually incorrect, Daniela. Okay. To understand the Danganronpa lore, here is the Danganronpa timeline of what you need to know and some supplemental stuff. Okay, Danganronpa 1, Danganronpa 2, Ultra Despair Girls, which is a spin-off that plays like Resident Evil, like 4 or 5. Then Danganronpa 3, which is 2 animes running at the same time that you have to alternate episodes between, which is the Future and Despair one. Future is 1 season, Despair is the other. Then the OVA, that's the end of that too. Then V3, which is different from 3 and is a video game that has nothing to do with the other Danganronpa like anime and games, but you still need to watch the other things for context. I'm not going to give any more explanation other than that, but you do need the other games for context despite it having absolutely nothing to do with those games.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Meanwhile,
and then also there's like side light novels or whatever that one of them is in Ultra Despair Girls as a bonus, and the other one just doesn't exist. You have to look up a fan translation.
Are you talking about If?
If and Zero, yeah.
Yeah.
This series is so stupid.
Anyway.
I feel like you need a flowchart? Yeah, pretty much.
we're getting back onto that tangent that we needed to get off the tangent to get back.
To be
on.
fair, Star was
wanted to
answering a question. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Talk about this when we get to the dungeons.
I was just gonna leave it at that. I mean, we could talk about it more if it comes up later more. I just wanted to cover the question to like, what is the timeline and what is the like required viewing order?
Anyway.
Eisenbart seems to have a message for you from Pancras.
I'm well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, onto the matter at hand. Tancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances.
Sorry, no need to be sorry, Daniela. You were just asking the question. You just didn't expect the answer to be so verbose and passionate.
Let me explain in grand detail.
Listen, this was my life from like 2014 to like
I
2019, and I still have to play the post games of those games and S, which is a separate thing that is not canon to any of it. But you also need context from every game, including V3, because it's in a separate timeline that does have everything. God. And it's a gotcha. Where am I going?
You're going
I'm so blinded by rage.
southeast. You're going southeast.
Post game of V3 is also the gotcha too, Green. Don't forget.
Well, that's
You're
the
saying,
post
like-
game. You don't have to do that.
What about
is
the?
like that's by design.
Yeah, no, it is completely by design. They expect you to go through that at 6 or 7 times just to max out a single character.
Where?
This is not the path. This
You're
map.
going-
What am I looking at on this map?
Follow cheese. Follow cheese.
You want to send a map link?
Oh, you're right. I can do that.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
we were in the same party.
How do
Then
I
I'll-
do that actually? Ah, link quest in chat. That's not it, is it?
Oh, perfect. I can
Is,
hop
is
in.
that
We're going dungeons.
is this
Okay.
is
I
this
got a
gonna
better
work?
ride. Hop in my whale.
Oh, the
Oh, you
whale. I think Cheese has that one too.
Yeah, I got the wheel. Hold on.
I think good.
Target is not in range. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you gotta basically be on the hitbox. Pick your whale.
It's hard to tell which hitbox I'm on when you both have whales out.
Just select one of us in the party list. Yeah, that doesn't work for me because it just brings up my journal.
Select one of you in the party list.
Control right.
That.
Control right click on the map. Freeze. And then
Control
hit,
right click. Okay.
and then hit enter on the chat.
Aha! Ha ha ha! Like that. I see now.
Okay. Oh, you got. Oh, Star got it.
I
Yeah.
got Star.
Okay.
We Final Fantasy 4 now.
Yeah. I didn't play that one immensely, but I played a little bit of it.
It's the origin of Satan.
Yeah. That makes no sense out of context.
Exactly. That's what makes it funny.
Oh, I see where you're at.
How long
Right.
ago was that? 2018?
That was a long time ago.
Like, that wasn't at the start, but I want to say it was pretty early on. So, it probably would have been 2018.
I know,
When was
you-
the
you-
first time I played 14? Because I remember the only reason we streamed 4 is because I accidentally mistyped 14 as 4, or vice versa.
I don't remember. Anyway, you voiced Tancred, so
Right. Ah, there you are, Star. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Eisenbart said her wounds were serious. Would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. If this had a crossover with J.R.R. Tolkien's work, would we be taking the hobbits to Isambard? That's the reference, right? That's the bit from that one thing.
yes, it is.
Thank
It's
you.
such a Actually, we were taking them to Ishgard, if anything, because that is where the. Okay,
I had not bought a new plot. I'm waiting for 6.3 to drop, or I can.
I figured. I've been
actually
reading that. I've been reading. I've been making sure to read what you've been saying.
But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. While following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Star. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside?
You got it. I can remove the flag now.
We're not gonna talk to the Flame Scout? Is that gonna get us side?
That's a fate. Let's not worry about that right now.
Okay.
I think you guys getting a duty soon.
Yeah, I know they are.
We found a leaflet.
Oh. Queer leaflet. Ah. You just open it up and it's a pride flag.
Why are you picking fights with people?
Okay, I want to swing my damn axe sometime.
That's fair. That's fair. Warrior's got a warrior.
I don't get the belt cleave in this today anyway, so it's whatever.
Hi, we're back.
You're back, or we're back?
Well, did anything tickle
Well,
your
we're
fancy?
not-
I found this. Well, I found this queer
Found this
pamphlet,
pride.
and it spoke to me. Thancred, do you know about gay people? You're looking at one.
I believe he has.
This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? Oh, then I just wrote this. It's a queer pamphlet and it's terrible handwriting. I wrote this. I just scribbled on a letter and gave it back to Thancred. And these bits about Nodthal seem somewhat less than studied. And it's not smart, either. I just wrote this note and time travel. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray take this to the inn, Kent Drybow. Let's see what Sister Orson makes of it. I keep fucking up his voice because I don't remember what the actual voice actor sounds like.
It's
I mean,
okay.
to be fair,
That won't matter when we get to Heaven's Sword when all the
I'll
voice
say, to
actors
be fair,
change.
don't worry about it right now until we get to Heaven's
Right.
Sword.
I just remember very British and kind of, but not like eccentrically so. Just like the normal amount for an RPG.
But
Like
is it his?
He sounds like a Xenoblade character, like
But
Adam
is-
adjacent, perhaps.
Is it his turn though?
Good. We'll get to. Actually, I don't think we
We will
hear
not
any
get
of
to that.
that. Well, not today, but I don't think we'll hear any of that anyway, because we'll be doing dungeons without the
Yeah.
buddy system.
You know what's one thing I fear? Speaking of Xenoblade, what if someone did the power move of just like, so I have a thing with my sub choices of just like, if you want to buy me a game, you can buy me a game and still request it. It needs to be part of my collection, but like if you add a game to my collection, I won't say no. I'm worried that someone will like be like, okay, and then buy me Xenoblade 2 and be like, you have to do it now. Do it.
Don't give Ryan any ideas.
Don't give me. Okay, when I
Okay,
can,
to be fair,
I
you've
have.
done that multiple times. You have done that multiple times to me, Cheese. You gifted me Grandia 1, and I played it. That was good. Okay, you didn't gift me Bouncer, though. But you did gift me Grandia 1 and say, go play it, and then I played it. Which, to be fair, that wasn't
You
very
enjoyed
enjoyable.
Freeze, do you mean the bouncer?
The Bouncer, no. Yeah. Cheese was how I found out about the Bouncer. Before
no,
it was
I-
a meme.
Yeah, no, like that's why I chose that, because I know it's so it's deliciously cheesy.
That game was not very good, but at least was funny to watch.
Oh, yeah.
you gave me Sayonara Wild Hearts, but when someone gives me a gift, I'm not required to stream
Yes.
it. That was just for me doing it for fun because it looked like a cool game and you were very passionate about it. But like, what I'm saying is someone gifts me a game and because they're a subscriber, if they get the random like raffle for it or whatever, they're like, you must do this now. It's just like, oh god. Yeah, the sub choice is probably a better example, although that one is a technicality as well because you did gift me Game Pass for that. That was not you gave me the game, you gave me Game Pass and then picked that game. So that's still, that would still fall through.
Like, I believe I'm still banned from giving Snowy any more gifts because I gave him all 3 beers and DLC. It was like, I think it was like $30 for everything, so it was a really good deal.
I've given Snowy a bunch of stuff too. And actually I've given a lot of people a lot of things.
Yeah, he has yet to ban you from giving him gifts.
To be fair, I haven't given him anything in a while.
Yeah, same. Mostly just because I have been kind of tight. I've been actually overspending on my already super tight budget lately.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
I'm busy sending a whole connect to Grain. One whole connect.
Anyway,
dialogue.
And Maniacal is capture device. I'm gonna do that soon because I said I wouldn't take Galaxy 2 from him because my copy's broken, so he had a spare. I wasn't gonna take that until I gave him capture device. I have plans for that Galaxy 2 copy, so I kind of am trying to expedite that.
Boy.
Huh?
I said oh boy on that one.
Oh. My savior comes again. I almost made it through that sentence without realizing that I could do the stupid bit that I keep doing when that word shows up. I'm just gonna lightly address it and move on since we have other company.
Boy.
What do I owe this honor this day? Hey, Orson, do you know about gay people? Oh no, she shook her head no. Well, I have news for you. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the Order. That I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest in the Order to deceive the people? Oh well, in that regard, the leaflet has nothing in common. I definitely didn't do that. I don't do crimes. I don't do Jesus crimes. I do Satan crimes, but I don't do Jesus crimes.
What's the difference?
The plot thickens, sir. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt irony in there somewhere. But I don't care to look for it. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary in our hands. So consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Eisenbach we have learned. Then I will disappear into the ether.
He's using his ninja techniques that he doesn't have yet.
Okay. Why did I turn myself around?
Posing as a priest. To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Twitch. I shall keep my ears and eyes open now. More than ever.
I just now got it was like Amalja wrong places, and then like as it's in all the wrong places or whatever.
Quest pun names are great.
Sure are. Anyway.
Wasn't there one that was just like all dogs go to hell or something?
Yes. Yes, there was.
Jesus Christ! I still think
I
about.
still want my
that.
favorites is like a Fate name and call it It's Not Lupus.
There was
Oh
a fate
no, we
that I
haven't
remember
got. No,
at the
I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to say anything more about that because I want, given a certain reaction from a different game, I want to see Green's reaction to that one.
Oh yeah.
Reaction to what again?
It's not Lupus
now.
Fate.
Oh,
Scared
yeah.
now.
Oh, it's actually kind of funny.
Yeah. Anyway.
Eisenbard wants to help you identify and apprehend the false priest.
Oh, cutscene. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can find the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim.
Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Star and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. Oh yeah, this is not Anchor's line, this is yours.
I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in battle.
I like the turn of my character, just like, what? What do you mean I'm capable of taking care of myself? I'm going to die.
I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments for this disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains.
These will serve very well. Have my thanks. What kind of stains are they? Listen, Star. So as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the garments Eisenbart has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. You sure we'll get to the dungeon in time?
Yes. We were really close.
You're pretty close, yeah.
Oh, I need to put on the clothes.
Yes.
How do I... Which clothes?
The
What?
pants too. The weathered shepherd's tunic and weathered shepherd's slops.
As for the stains, do not ask questions you are not prepared to answer. Or
I should go follow you.
What was the other one?
The slops.
Tunic? Is that for legs?
Those are pants. Yeah.
Alright, I just need to get some drink.
I don't see a leg one.
Should be.
Oh, there it is.
Well, you guys have been doing your thing, I've been eating.
Fair enough.
I've been doing archipelago multi-world stuff.
I preach the teachings of Azema, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azema is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Gorilla.
Gorillas.
And you are another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone. See to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself.
A small head.
Don't know why that made me crack up like that.
Well, you know what they say about small heads?
I really don't want to know either.
I don't know either.
Yeah, you... I like that, just like, you know what they say about small heads? I don't, but you do. The best part about that I didn't even think about is that would imply that the person they're talking to has a small head. So they've just been on the receiving end of whatever they say to people with small heads.
I was like, what does it mean? What does it mean? As you're walking away.
Anyway, I was just about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Goodness, that's bright.
Fred is with a what?
Never know.
The funniest part about that's not somebody's like character name. That is an NPC named that.
Wait, what?
Followed by Ermiger.
That one must be on purpose.
Greetings, good man. Is there art I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid your wares are very expensive. May I have you read through your fellows and in north of Sandgate. Emmergard, Final Furnace Usage 14. Oh, there's another guy in there? Where the fuck? Where's this person? They're like right here on my map.
Try above you.
Above?
Yeah, there's a guy up here.
Oh.
Where's the path? Over here. Yeah, you gotta go up the ramp.
Yep.
When in doubt, check the little quest icon whether it has a up or down arrow.
Didn't see an up or down arrow. This place is so crowded.
What is it? Gods, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone?
I'm running into a wall.
You have quite a knack for being a nuisance star. Thank
I
you.
get that a lot.
Captain Buzz could talk of newly arrived vagrants. Though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place. Rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, we need remain in disguise.
All the way up there. Okay.
Oh, are you over by? I have to go over by that lake.
Oh, hold on. Now you tell me how to do this. That work? Did I send it?
Yeah, you're over by the lake. I know exactly where you're at.
Bad that every time I look out at the scenery, my brain is just like Xenoblade. That's what I mean. A big RPG open worlds.
The Noblade.
You guys want to fly?
I'm walking. I'm already almost there. No.
I might as well walk with Breeze just in case.
Help him being ambushed. No.
I don't know how the screen's running, but it's like turning down the game's running at 60, so a lot of things are loading in faster. Thanks, multiverses.
Well, it certainly looks like a bunch of water. Great description.
I wonder if I should stream at 720. It took me after, but I feel like that would still make it sharp like it did that
My chocobo. Oh, that's a bad chocobo. Okay.
I'm still sad I can never get the black fat chocobo.
All the from the Amazon thing. This.
Yeah.
I got Cuphead because of this.
Fine morning. That's the most recent say. I guess I would. You absolutely smashing, Star. Thank you, I guess. Positively dressed for deception. Oh, never mind. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear.
Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. Not at all. No way at all.
Who are you? What do you want?
Be at ease, child. For I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nalthal, and I've come to offer you succor.
He's offering us the suck.
This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. I don't know what that word is.
I think it's the guy from Half-Life, VR, AI, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Asked about your passport. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful murmur, Ungust.
What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me! Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people.
Is that so? Do continue.
Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. There would appear sudden as a sandstorm, and plunder and pillages at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save the people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones.
Demands? What kind, pray tell?
First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanoa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice.
Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the costs of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak!
That was good.
What did you say?
The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for scores of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Amalja pay me.
You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you.
Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for this mess the world is in, then blame yourself or the gods.
I walked in and hello.
Not you again.
Hi. Were you the one leaking the Immortals' Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out.
No, I know nothing about that, I swear it!
Not me. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter, there'll be time enough to live. Me, after watching that Roblox video yesterday and thinking about Tommy Tallarico.
Sorry, not laughing, I am actually sobbing because that is the next line.
Be a dear and word of these developments to Philia. I shall prize everything I can out of this. Yeah, but it's still out there, still somewhere out there. My foremost priority is to rescue them.
Snowman. And the Whispermobile. Anyway, now we're off to the Waking Sands. Thankfully we have those,
Snowman buddy!
No, it's not a real snowman, look out.
I wanna hug the snowman.
Where's our, we got, oh, there it goes.
Like the moment after the animation stopped playing, I saw the person inside. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay, there are the Vesper Bay Aetheryte tickets. Awesome. Like, where are those? Thank God they give you these. Is that a free teleport for you two as well, or do you actually?
Nope.
Nope.
You
Okay.
actually have to teleport to Horizon.
So yeah, there's
this is
for
a
Star.
phase that I've run into. This is not where I'm supposed to be going.
Yeah, please come over here.
Oh, okay.
There should be a. Yeah, that's 32. This one, that's 44. Yeah, it should be on your first page if you haven't sorted your inventory. The Vesper Bay 8th tickets.
I'll do one better. Bus pass.
Where?
These.
The dungeon. Where is
I'm too
the,
frugal to spend money.
Where's the quest? I guess that doesn't. That quest is not unlocked yet. Yeah, I don't see it.
Oh god, traveler spots.
At least you can fly. I got the car ready for start when they spawn in.
Have your grandma ready to car.
Start first. Oh, Star's over there.
Oh, you use your
No, wait,
right path.
No, Star's over there. Star.
Alright.
You both have Star in your names. It's confusing.
I'm freeze. Star.
Oh no, like in your character names.
Well,
Look,
that's why I refer.
the
That's why I
brand.
refer to it as a Twitch.
The brand. Star is just Star's actual name. Also her brand.
Cowboy music or whatever. Got a harmonica. It's automatically cowboy music.
Just wait till you play a 15.
I mean, I might. I own it. I've owned it for a while. I still haven't gotten
I
around
have
to it.
to. Part of my obligation.
They literally, after you finish this game, you're up to 15.
You have to play Boy
I
Band
did not
Simulator.
realize that 16 was coming to PC so soon after its PS5 release, so I might have to do that too. We'll see. Anyway, let's go into the Waking Saiyans.
I'm curious where development with Dragon Quest 12 is coming.
That's a good question. I feel like we would have seen. Isn't Jump Fest the Jump Festa soon? That's usually when we get.
I thought you were saying Jump Force. I was like, no, nothing's happening with that game anymore.
Yeah, no, it's dead.
How do I get in here?
Jump Festa.
Rants of Bane, open the door.
You gotta go. It's the door. Okay, so Jump.
You gotta,
Oh.
you gotta talk to. You have to interact with the Waking Sand entrance. But
Jump. Sorry.
Good.
First.
Yeah, it was taking a sec to spawn in.
oh, okay.
My computer's running better now that I'm streaming at 720/30, but that doesn't mean that it's running amazingly.
Yeah, usually the big Dragon Quest news comes from Jump Festa, and that's December.
Every time I think you're gonna say Jump Force, like Jump Force just announces Dragon Quest 12.
Jump.
I mean, speaking
Jump
of
Force Gemini.
I mean, there is a Dragon Quest character in Jump Force because there's a Dai. That's his name, right? The one from the
I
manga.
believe so.
Yes.
I like that out of context though. There's Die.
Dai.
That's what Jump Force did. I like that shotgun inadvertently punctuating my gag.
No, it's not the shotgun. That's the beginning of the Left 4 Dead 2.
I thought that's what the thing is. It's a gun firing. Bam, bam.
Yeah, it could be. Anyway, are you in the? Because remember these are separate instances. So are you in the? Are you talking
Yeah.
with Minfilia now? All right, you can do the dialogue
Welcome
then.
back, Star. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken. And none but the Amalgam are the answer. Suffice to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. I think the thing I was just holding on to had dust on it and it flew at my face. Minfilia would like you to meet a distinguished individual. Oh, I love distinguished individuals, unless they're assholes. So we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem. We must needs be ready to fight for our cause, that you might take to the field suitably prepared. I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubbly Pots. Man, I feel like we've met him before, have we?
No, you're thinking of the goblin we met in Limsa.
And he's a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you.
Take this knife.
Mutamix
I think it is actually a knife.
Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. For a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear.
You know what they say, where there's smoke.
There's toasters.
Close enough.
You know what they say, where there's smoke, all toasters.
Okay, there's the quest. Thank you. Back to Nedrick Ironheart.
Yeah, that should, they should also have your boneless dungeons after a bit.
Yeah, it almost sounded like you said boneless.
You know what they say, where there's smoke keeps the doctor away.
I think a doctor would run towards the fire.
An apple a day keeps the fire.
Where are you?
I just want a book that's entirely just different, like, figures of speech, where they're all jumbled up together like that.
Where'd you go, Star?
I'm spawning in.
Okay.
Oh,
You're just
you're
loading.
still
Okay.
So I go over to where you normally load in, and it's like nothing there.
Cold pajamas? Oh, that's unfortunate. Get something cozier.
Sometimes it's nice to have cold pajamas, especially in the summer.
Yes. Usually in the summer I wear pajama shorts as opposed to pajamas. Where'd my phone go?
Nedrick of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn has some useful information he wishes to share. You look like Johnny Depp.
Savvy. Hail there, adventurer. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and scion by allegiance, and you, my friend. This is not a Captain Jack Sparrow accent, but I don't really care.
That feels more Australian.
I'm just going with whatever my brain does. And you, my friend, look to me, an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just the place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in a corner of Eastern Thanalan lies Hulatali, and it is there that you will find all the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years ago, past as an ancient training ground for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to it, as it did to most things. Now, Hulatali is
as a calamity does.
Hulatali is a shadow of its former self, but in the dark of that shadow lurks wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Hulatali to test your skill and refine your technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the flames who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak to one Fafa Johnny, I don't know, near the entryway. Back to Camp Drybone.
Star, you can go ahead and equip your other equipment.
Oh yeah, we should probably equip that stuff, yeah.
I was just thinking about that.
Where'd my phone go? Kinda need
I
that.
don't know, where did it go?
the dungeon real quick.
I know you're trying to go for Jack Sparrow, but it sounded more like Skeever when
I was just, like I said, with most of the
like crocodiles at us or something.
with most of the voices that just go, okay, what's my brain gonna do? All right, we're sticking with it.
I mean, that's the voice acting on a live stream way. Go with whatever feels the best, and if it changes over the course of the video game, that's problem.
As you could hear, it was almost happening over the course of that dialogue. Holy cow!
I mean, yeah, that's what I do all the time.
So you're saying it was a bit sloppy?
God.
Thankfully, we won't get to that. Although we could.
Actually, you
I
can.
don't understand that.
That is the thing.
You'll get it.
Like
You'll get to. We'll get to it. Maybe we'll see. I don't know.
You will. It's literally at the end of the.
Well, remember, we're only going up to Revenge of the Horde.
You're right. That's
We're only going up to the end of the actual end of the Dragon Song lore.
You're only going up to 3.3.
Right.
So forward, backward.
We'll be doing that, or at least a bit of it.
Yeah, because
Wait, now?
No, not now.
Oh, cool.
that's level 60 content.
I was just like, well, that seems kind of such for you to have not mentioned.
Yeah, like I believe by the time you're at the end of Revenge of the Horde, that would be second set of.
Yeah.
Which I don't think that song is in it, but I don't remember.
I forget.
I
Actually, I haven't done all of it.
I know, the main reason I know about that is I think it's just Johnny Vick from Final Fantasy 2 video. I'm pretty sure I heard it somewhere else as well, but that's the only reason I put it in memory.
I think the only content I have not done is Savage content and Ultimates.
Who's
I think
behind
that's
me
the
right now?
only-
I can check.
It's me.
I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I've been.
The missile knows where it's going because it knows where it has been.
I think I get that reference.
That wasn't the reference I was going for. I don't mind when someone takes the reference I'm making and turns it into a different
Oh,
reference.
did you find where you're going there?
Yeah,
Okay. I was literally coming to go pick you up.
Don't run me over.
Why do you think I went over
I'm a
here?
mere pedestrian. I'm here. Grease?
Sorry. If it is the halls of Talatala you seek, you need seek no further. Permit me to.
This is the first one of these guys that we've given a voice that isn't just, I'm high pitched and tiny.
Permit me to tell you something of this place. The name comes from an ancient tongue, Halatali, meaning the land of many shadows. It was here that our distant ancestors first settled, and you have not come all this way for a history lesson.
You've come this way for a math lesson. Here's your test.
Shh, listen. Do you not hear the howls and growls? Do you not feel how they shake the very earth beneath you? Those sounds are the work of no wind, my friend, nor that rumbling the doing of any shadows. Those are the calls of Halatali, for now the beasts once kept for the Colosseum lurk here. And these are no gentle beasts broken by the hand of man, no. Though there are those within that even the might of the immortal flames cannot tame. From the looks of you, you must be Twitch. I've received word from Nedrick that you might be along. By his recommendation, I grant you leave to enter freely. I pray you are able to find your way out. Gloves. And now we have Halatali. Everybody ready?
We'll be in just a second.
How do you get the parentheses in your username, by the way?
What do you mean?
The Gambler and Wanderer.
Okay, well the Wanderer is because I'm from a different server. The Gambler is the title. We've talked about this before.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know how you got one. You just started just like I just started.
You open up your character sheet, you go over to profile, and then it's the title tab.
Okay, like, let me scroll down to one of mine that is related to content.
You do the post Google one, that's always fun. I used to have that for a while.
Oh, I also just have Gambler. All right. There we go.
That one, it fits you more than it fits me.
No, not that one.
I guess I'll change my favorite class job to
Okay. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll mess around with this more later. I'll just say now.
All right.
I'm a little rusty on Scholar, so.
Originally a
You
holy
got your
place.
parry.
Originally a holy.
Solid.
Yeah. Originally a holy place for the first fellow arrived in Eorzea, the twisting labyrinth of natural caverns which wind through this winding maze. This massive mesa was transformed by the Gladiators Guild into a series of training pits, animal dens, and holding cells to accommodate the ever-growing popularity of Ul'dah's Coliseum. After the calamity, however, the location was abandoned. Those remaining in the pens left for dead. Not all of them, however, met that fate, and now the tunnels are rife with those who survived, as well as the tormented spirits of those who did not. Spooky.
Did we already do the other 3?
We've done, yeah, those are the first 3 we did.
Okay.
With cheese and
What button do I hit? Commence again?
Commence, yeah.
Gotcha.
With cheese and Rosie, right?
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had Rosie before. I know a lot of people who play this game. It's wild to think about. Every time there's the dungeon opening, I just think about that one shit post I saw where it was like a Best Buy or something.
Oh, Home Depot.
Home Day, thank you. I wanted to bring a drone to a convention just to do that at an anime convention. Just make a shit post where it's just like anime things.
I mean, do that for MacFest.
Exactly.
Well, that answers my question of are we speed tanking, and the answer is yes. That's fine. This dungeon's so short that doing this is just gonna make things even faster.
If it was later dungeons,
Isn't this
no.
what we did last time? Wow.
No, we didn't speed tank for the first dungeon. But once we figured out things, we went wild. Or once you figured out things, rather.
All I have is more power. This is annoying.
It's okay. We do more than enough damage.
I know, but I just want my.
I don't even have my
feels. What door? Remove the pain inhibitors. I assume it's...
It looks like it.
More hecklerums.
Yeah. Not worth.
Why can't I move?
You might be typing in a chat.
No. Game? Oh, it's the stupid fucking pop-up. Go away. I need to uninstall this fucking program. Or at the very least, set the settings to it to be like, hey, scan shit later.
Keep accidentally
Don't worry,
pressing
you can-
healing shot. If they explode, you die instantly.
Yeah. It's
Well,
also
if
how
you
you
explode
get.
while they're in the... If If you explode while you're in there, AOE rather, you die. I think that's the only. I think these are the only bombs that. I think that's the only the bombs in this dungeon do that though, if I remember right.
No, it's like a lot of bombs like that. Just
At least
let
it's
it
a good bomb. It's not online, but it's close enough.
Some days you just can't get rid of the bomb.
I was thinking that. I was like,
Did someone set us up the bomb?
Anyway, the gimmick of this fight is these torches are gonna spit out smaller flames. Kill the smaller flames so that they don't touch the fire.
I didn't get away with that.
You focus on the big flame, I can, because I've got more range, I can focus on the tiny ones.
Honestly, the damage is so mitigated with that. You can just die and not even care about it.
I mean, it's still important to learn the mechanic.
Yeah.
Or to
True,
know the
but I'm
mechanic.
just saying right now, like, I've seen groups of people where they just focus on the boss.
Yeah. I like it. That's just because I like
I don't like being damaged.
Exactly, that's why I like doing it.
I'm a warrior. I'm a healer for a reason. Well, not right now.
No, you're blue DPS.
No, blue healer as well.
You're blue. You know what? You're blue everything. Warrior
Yeah,
is supposed to take the booklet attack.
Warrior does everything. Like, their healing output is kind of
Oh yeah. Give it literally within the first week, someone soloed the status content for the new.
Yeah, I saw that. Like,
There's the Paladin's getting reworked.
Oh yeah, Paladin's getting reworked. A lot of classes are getting a rework in January.
Dark Knight got better.
Nothing
Okay,
for us. Great. Yes. Into the flame.
Yeah, just interact with the flame and then you'll pop out.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do I
Just
Oh,
right
it's
click.
Right click. Yeah. Hold on the winches.
Yeah, you gotta pull the winches.
I'm ready to pull the winches and a bomb's gonna show up, because that's usually my, Oh, nothing happened, thank God.
Hey, treasure chest.
I always, for some reason my brain always goes to pull the winches, even though I know the tank should be.
No, I didn't pull these. Pull which you want. I don't care.
Yeah, because sometimes the treasure chest will show up, but sometimes, hey, actually showing for us. Sometimes a bomb will show up. Sometimes I think 3 wind sprites will show up.
Lightning
The main reason I don't mind pulling because
See, there's a bomb, right? It immediately explodes.
Oh.
the main reason I say don't mind pulling the witches because I'm busy tanking all of things and I can just be right there and pull them. And also when I get hit, arrow keeps rolling over, so I don't really care.
Yeah, and right now we're at the content where Embrace actually does the majority of my healing.
Yeah, it's like Fairy does everything, Scar just tries to DPS. I say try because yes.
Yeah.
Oh crap, I'm throwing something again.
I'll laugh you with
Pull the lever!
wrong lever! I might have to keep an eye on your health there.
Cool, Mickey, I'm not worried.
Like I'm a bit more comfortable with healing now that I've got all the healers to 70 minimum.
Say one dungeon that we can called up.
The which dungeon?
71. Or no, the
Oh yeah, 71. No, I'm waiting. I think we're like
well, the problem is that Chase thing, like, oh, they can pull thing. Like, no, you pull attack now because the enemies in there hit hard because you're just activating the actual damage value.
so like I legit had.
I'm not losing HP, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, well, your DPS, you shouldn't be losing HP. If you're losing HP, I'm doing something wrong.
A bow?
Here's why
I'll
I
take
said I'm
that.
doing something wrong. The reason why I say I'm doing something wrong is because I should be healing the tank, and the tank is getting healed and don't know what's going on.
No.
Yeah, you're not.
Barter's the thing. Wow, look at 3 treasure coffers. I've never seen that happen too often.
I know. That's annoying. I love it. That about it is that it's not very well range. So I have to use it on the enemy, which means I'm doing a lot of attacks and then realizing, oh wait, I'm not nearly close enough for this.
Let's roll for the stuff first so we can see who gets what.
Okay, down.
I'm probably getting the boots. Unless if you want me to pass on them.
What do I do again? Say need or
need
greed?
if you need it. Yeah, greed need is if it's relative, if it's good for your character. So that's need on the oh, and I want it. And then greed is if it's who got the
greed if you want it. Greed if you want it, but you can't use it.
I
roll
got
the bow.
The ethereal coral armlet. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pass on the bow if you don't. Yeah. Woohoo!
Because I already have a decent
Whoa, this
bow.
thing's.
I mean, I don't have a great bow, but I'm also not an archer primarily.
This thing's chunky. Anyway, our goal, the gimmick of this fight is we just stand over here while the tank tanks the. Don't stand in the water.
Oh.
Because eventually the boss will electrify the water, which hurts.
It's not. Yeah. It's also a die if we stand on it.
Also, he's completely invulnerable while he's electrified.
So just focus on the sprite and make it
kind of stare at him.
Oof. Oh, he shoots out
Yeah, pay attention to the floor. He does just stand there and do nothing. It's right
out of the way.
I think you want dodge and stuff. This is great.
Oh yeah.
You can also stay for the next one.
I'll say we still have one more boss after this.
That's fine. The next boss is.
Maybe. Also, the land I'm using is the Colgate outfit that you have to buy. Yep. You should have a decent range with your attacks. I would start experimenting with how far out you can go. So you can get a feel just exactly how far out you can go before you're affecting your uptime.
Freeze, do you need these in treasures?
They're not for us. Or they're not for me.
Yeah, they're both tank gear, but
Well, I'll still take them in case I class change. Oh, I already have these. I already have the gloves apparently.
yeah,
So, okay.
those dropped earlier.
I think I have to wait on you guys to do the thing.
Okay.
Interact with the. Oh, I meant the loot, not the.
Oh yeah, no, it's already
door.
done. It's already done.
Oh yeah, because I pointed it out.
Oh, I was.
Feels like a decent amount.
I was talking to Mr. You want to know what you want as a class to show up for 7.0?
Good.
Magic Tank.
I feel like that would fit
Mystic Knight tank, please.
I just want Mystic Knight in general. I mean, Red Mage's pretty close at this point, but it's not
How is there
Mystic
not been?
Knight.
This game has been out for like a decade and there's not Mystic Knight?
Well, they're going to be coming up with new jobs from now on.
Really? They said that?
Yeah.
There's so many classic jobs to go with, damn
They
it!
literally put Berserker in the one of the final dungeons of
Okay, Warriors
Shadowbringers.
Warriors kind of already a Berserker.
Yeah.
But Berserker is different. 'Cause Berserker
is Dragoon at?
yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: your gauge is literally beast gauge, which is basically your piss offness. And you're with that, and Berserker's normally known with axes and everything. So I mean, Warrior kind of fit still.
I kind of hope.
Oh
a
my
lot
God,
of people
it's
are
a
saying.
fucking Doom boss.
A lot of people are saying Corsair. I've been seeing a lot of Corsair, which will be interesting. Given
that was one of the original classes for 1.0, wasn't it?
yeah, it was supposed to be school with Marauder.
The gimmick of this one is a similar gimmick to the first fight, where the Corsic will light up a bunch of small dudes will show up.
Now
Also, get out of the fire.
yeah, kill the sprite.
The small dudes.
You guys focus on the small dudes. I'll focus on the sprite.
And every time he gets a small dude, every time the boss gets a small dude, he gets a damage buff.
Yeah, so that's why you want to kill him.
Target him. There you go.
And now we got more.
Bounces. I could do this one right now. You know, it's going.
Yeah,
Oh, they're from over here.
Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. If cutscenes don't take too long, you might be able to get the first trial.
I mean, I feel like we will. It shouldn't take that long. But it's literally like after that. I knew this dungeon would be short. We still have. We're actually halfway into our normal. No, we're halfway. Yeah. That's usually.
Yeah.
Question. I got a question. How long do you guys go for 14?
3 hours.
Until 8.
Maybe
That's-
not. 9.
You don't have to be there for the.
Cancel. My bad. I time zones.
Yeah. You don't have to be there for the
Wait.
whole thing. That's if you need to disappear after we're done with the next thing, or you can. That's fine.
Yeah, I just want to be there for the crowd. I might bounce out after that.
That one is specifically for stars. I will let her have it.
So I'll be there for you to have to help you guys out with that, but might have to hop on after that.
Okay,
Begin
an
to
iPad.
jump from you to front.
iPad. Where?
I don't know. I just got it. I think if I remember, you might have gotten something good.
Dungeons give you one piece of equipment. If you,
I mean, I just used recommend. I pressed the recommended gear button, and it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll check my leaves.
I started getting so much gear, I had to switch it to where it would drop it in my inventory. Keep up with it.
Where is? Oh, that quest is done already. Okay. Now we go over to Blackbrush Station.
One of these days, I'll get those 2 side quests. The one I accidentally picked and the one for my class done.
Oh, you guys should be doing your class here pretty soon anyway.
Well, we're not. We haven't got. The big thing is we haven't. They're in areas we haven't been to main story wise.
Yeah.
Because mine is in a. Oh, I can't check because mine is in a. Mine is in South Shroud, which we haven't been to yet. I think. I don't remember where Greens is.
Both of them are in the general, in Panaland.
Right.
Don't mind me, I'm just standing on a pole. With bird.
I was checking my Discord notifications just to make sure I wasn't missing anything important. And I see that Ben has responded to the situation with the Wii U with just, oh god. And you know, that is an apt and fair reaction to what happened.
Oh, battery expansion?
Yeah. I mentioned this at the start, but I think you and Flargrow were doing tweak stuff.
Yeah.
They'll probably come up again during Mario Artist. Since, as I mentioned on Twitter, a lot of the games that I stream, like every game that I stream has people who are interested in it. It's just that the people are interested in very drastically different games, and I honestly kind of find that a little bit funny, even if it is also a little bit weird. So I know the people who are here for Final Fantasy probably won't be around for Mario Artist and vice versa.
Well, I'm gonna be focusing on leveling Black Mage after we're all done here. I'm almost to 70, and then I work on Warrior to 70.
Oh yeah, I was gonna give my recommended gear out. Yeah, I got pink stuff. I got another cool iPad.
I got a question for everyone, including your guys' chats. After I hit 70 with everything, what should be the next class I get to 80?
Pugilist.
Already maxed.
Machinist.
Machinist? That's already 80.
I was gonna say Scholar.
That's 90.
Warrior.
Just continue Warrior?
Sure.
That's saying Alchemist.
Brace Axe.
Alchemist is not a class.
Is it not?
I guess no, that is a class.
It is a
Crafting
class.
them.
I've already got all crafters and all gatherers up to 90.
Wow. 90 the max? I thought it would have been
Yeah.
99.
No,
Yeah, no.
90 is the max as of this expansion.
I think I have a question. I don't know what that. I mean, I think when they put like, we're at 90. What are we gonna do next? It would be funny if the next expansion just went up to 99. But no, I think
Disciple,
the-
Disciple
Please.
of the hand. What is Disciple of the hand?
That is
Crafters.
craft.
So I have to get a crafter up to 19 for this.
yes.
Yeah.
We're not worrying about that right now.
Yeah. I figured. I just wanted to check in on it.
Uh,
Oh, we did go over here for something else. So
For
I have
triple
mentioned-
triad, I think.
Yeah.
the classes I have this 70 right now are Ninja, White Mage, Astrologian, and Bard. And then
Cool.
Black Mage after that.
Go up to 138 like RuneScape. I should get back to RuneScape one day. Maybe after we do 14, I jump on RuneScape or Fusion Fall. Finally.
So what you're saying is go and go on an MMO spree.
Maybe.
I get you involved invested in Guild Wars 2.
I have
It is-
guild. I have
It
base
is
guild
free
Wars.
on
Oh.
Steam.
I
I
thought that was
own-
just an RPG.
No, it's an MMO. I own base Guild Wars 2, but it bored me so
Yeah,
much.
I got pretty bored. I tried playing it too, and I got bored by it. Anyway,
I
You
I got
know
to
what
like level
MMO
30
You know what else? Other MMO
How long ago
you
was
play?
that?
before the first expansion.
I mean, first expansion, they cleaned things up a bit, I would say.
is the
But it's up
answer
to
to
you
your
guys.
question? I'm sorry. Is the answer to your question green? Is a fusion fall?
Well, no, I said Fusion Fall already. This is a bit I'm doing. I was gonna say Wizard 101.
No, how
Anyway.
about Warframe?
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Anyway. Who is Uplander come to tent ring of Mutamix bubbly pots?
I'm going to stab you.
Who's that? Is this okay. Mighty Tool drinks an airy self.
What the fuck are you saying? When full of airy self, Fighting Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia.
If materia join with other Fighty Tool, then big yes, Fighty Tool gains power for very self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, Tongue Slap reads ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes. fighting tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teachy show of the power of materia.
How we did this?
The materia master. Now eyes of Uplanded, pointed fighty tool, yes. Materia join with fighty tool. Those voice cracks are not on purpose, but they're working very well. Fighty tool gain power of materia. Fighty tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take fighty tool to Minfilia.
I like his little dance.
Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents? Constituents? No, constituents. That must be it.
You were right.
From a piece of equipment, then crystallizing them. Also, I forgot to do the muffled voice, but it's too late now.
Not just any old equipment will serve, Mike. It must have sufficient spirit. That being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its own spirit.
When you attach a piece of materia to the gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mudmix turned the dagger of yours from someone else would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding.
That one's Scottish. Just saying summon.
Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia. Then Uplander breast-filled brain case with knowledge of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best straight tongue flap with learny ones of Mutamix.
Mutamix sounds like some kind of sugary stuff. Sell to children.
Anyway, back to Vesper Bay.
Drink Mutamix. It's got electrolytes and shit, but also 10 tons of sugar in a single can.
It's got what plants crave.
I was just about to say that. It's what plants crave.
What do you mean we have another dungeon? I mean, we're not gonna do this one because it's probably no. We haven't even been to that area, so I'm just gonna ignore that quest for now.
It's just a fucking blue drink from
That's Karn. That's Karn, right?
Yeah, Simple Temple. Yeah, Sunken Temple. We are nowhere near that area yet. In story.
Yeah.
Karn's. I didn't mind Karn. I mean, but then again, it's a puzzle dungeon.
Just boring.
It's just yeah. I was like, it's very dull.
I am at Minfilia. So when you start talking to her, I'll start talking to her too.
So, I would just use your thing.
I use the ticket, yeah.
The what?
The Aetherite ticket. That takes you.
Ticket.
Yeah, in your inventory.
Oh, to Vesper Bay, it says?
Yep. That's the one.
Alright.
I will give,
Oh, I have a card in my inventory I haven't used, although that's probably one of my duplicates.
it could be.
I have a lot of shit in my inventory, and I don't know what any of it is looking at it out of context.
Like, receipt, bill, receipt, bill, receipt. They all get
That
better.
used to be just looking through our car. Like, we just find all this old paperwork that we probably didn't need, but we weren't sure if we didn't need, so we didn't throw it away either. We just kind of got around everywhere. Luckily, we're much better at it these days.
When I get my own space, I'm going to end up having to get, like, a small filing cabinet.
I doubt I'll be staying at this house that long, since hopefully in like a year or two at most I'll have moved out by then. But my mom and maybe my dad want to set up like basically like a work area for, I don't know how best to describe it, because shack seems like the wrong word, but basically just like a separate building near our house in our backyard for me to work in.
I forget what that's called. It is called something though.
Office space.
Nedrick has a tantalizing bit of information to share with an adventurer.
Not that quest.
No.
I just said that. I just said
Why
that's a
can't I pick it up if it's 35?
because it's a
Because you're at
level
the right
30
level.
dungeon. It's a
Oh,
level 30 dungeon.
but they
in a
want you
place
to
we
be
haven't
level
even been
35
to.
for it?
Huh?
So don't even pick it up and come back to it. Just we'll pick it up when it's
We'll pick it
actually
up when we're
relevant.
closer to the actual level for it. Yeah.
Oh, there's cool people hanging out here. Genova Dreamwalker. That's a fucking rad name. It also sounds like something you'd see like a 13-year-old use on like DeviantArt, but in a cool way.
After they discover Final Fantasy VII.
Like both of those are such cliche names, but also in a way that doesn't make it feel like annoying or anything, you know? Like I look at that and I still think it's cool, but in a cool, like it can be both ironically cool and actually cool, which is a hard line to balance.
Interesting line of balance.
Welcome back, Star. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I'm sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Star, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. Philia would like to assist you. Word has arrived from Thancred considering our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions. So they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provided to them, Star. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such a time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. I mean, unless you had at least one or maybe 3 friends to join you, but... Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourselves to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. I didn't even realize I have yet another ability. Creates a barrier, nullifying most knockback and drawing effects.
That is really nice to have, by the way.
Yeah, I might put that on my main.
You're actually gonna want
It's an effect, yeah. Anyway, off to Camp Drybone. I'm already in Camp Drybone.
You're actually gonna want that for the next for the trial.
No, you don't.
Oh, you don't need it, but it's good
Also,
to
she
have
can't
it.
use it. She can't
Yeah.
use it
Oh right. Duh.
because it's a level 30, and this next one.
I'm thinking of the level 50 thing.
Don't go too far away. It's not that close. It's right over here. Talking to Cheese, who was immediately flying away.
Oh no, I was just flying up. I'm on top of the world.
Top of the world, Ma!
I'm glad that Freeze and I went to the same reference, even though I can't name the band that did that song.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
That's REM, I believe.
Actually, I think so.
I can't remember who did the fucking I'm on top of the world. It just sounds like the song from Ice Age, but it's not the song from Ice Age. It's a separate song.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. It also reminds me that someone was singing "My Own Worst Enemy" by Lit, and apparently 2 band members from Lit heard and kind of snuck onto the stage and started playing with them.
That's good. That's good. I always like hearing stories like that. Or like the multiple Tony Hawk, the multiple bands that are, because apparently there are multiple bands that are specifically bands that do cover songs of songs from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. There are multiple of those, and
Yeah.
Tony Hawk, the one video of Tony Hawk singing with one of them was good. I think that was the 900.
I seriously want them to do Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. Do you know how many people
They were going to.
play
They
those?
were that was the plan, was that they were going to, and then Activision happened.
Yeah,
Where is
I really.
everyone?
Camp Drybone.
Oh. Can I teleport to you guys?
Yes.
Tangent.
Anyway,
Do you want me to go back and bus pass you?
Nah, I
should be
got it.
fine. Anyway, Tony
Wait.
Hawk, yeah. They were supposed to do 3 and 4, but yeah, and then Activision happened. Which
What
sucks,
about
because...
5?
We don't talk about 5.
It's like how Crash Bandicoot 4 doesn't mention any of the Universal games. Like a Wrath and a Twinsanity and
I heard
what
these
was-
were good.
I mean, Wrath and Twinsanity are pretty decent. The rest of them, not so much. The rest of them aren't really
Like-
Crash games, I guess, is the big
well,
thing.
Yeah. Like the ones where he gets a redesign. That's when people start getting upset.
With the tribal
other
tattoos.
ones-
They gave Crash tribal tattoos. I never got that.
What if they did this to Shadow? Because like that's it. That's a lot of the UI in Shadow the Hedgehog. So
What if they did it to Mario? Wait. Thinking of that.
Wait,
Have you
like,
not seen the GBA ad where Mario has the tribal? It's for the...
I thought that wasn't real. I thought that was a Photoshop.
No, I know there for a fact there was a tribal tattoo GBA. Or I guess it was just called tribal GBA.
So I actually own a copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5.
You play it?
Still work?
I played it. It still
No,
works.
it doesn't. Yeah, like I thought it was always online, and it was like one of those
Nope.
things where if you try to play it now, it's non-existent.
No, you can still play it. The only thing that's multiplayer is you see people's ghosts, and that's it. It okay. Like I don't understand the whole slamming mechanic. Why that was necessary to add?
They needed something.
I wanna play Tony Hawk Ride. 'Cause
Yeah,
of course I do.
of course you do.
That's the one I'd be like, I would probably not recommend.
Ever since I saw Brutal Moose's video on it, which still feels weird to say nowadays, but ever since I saw that, I was just like, I want to play this stupid skateboard game.
Like I would rather recommend what was the Project Skate, I think it was.
I mean, start with skateboard. Skateboard is fun.
Proving Ground, that's what it was.
You can
Proving
Ground.
Mogus skateboard.
Like that was the last last Tony Hawk game that I played that had the feel of a Tony Hawk game.
Skateboard feels like a Tony Hawk game. Anyway.
Literally Hawk.
Anyway, dialogue. Ah, your Twitch of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Emolja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men.
Introduce ourselves.
The lizard men aren't aware that their man, Ungust, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring our trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of our mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, so we requested the aid of the Scions.
So we would like to play.
The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way to there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Emolja plot if the mission succeeds, Twitch. Let's make sure it does. How do we know where the Invisible City is? It's invisible! He didn't tell us where it was!
Poorly
Sorry.
named cities. Part 1.
Speaking
Sorry.
of what we would like to play, you want to know I swear this is relevant. I swear I'm going to get to the relevant part of this question. when I give the cheeky answer. But you want to know the thing that I miss most about the fact that Metropolis is gone? That, like, Nickelodeon, like,
I think we talked about the Mario Kart stuff
website.
in that.
Yeah.
Or no,
but
it
one
was the
thing I
Mario
didn't-
Galaxy thing, wasn't
Mario
it?
Galaxy and Mario Party. The thing I didn't mention is, at least for Mario Party, I think Galaxy also had this as well, but Mario Party definitely did. In the middle of the room for Mario Party, there's just a giant fucking Nintendo DS playing Mario Party DS videos. It's just like, wow, you just made like an actual DS in the world, and it
Trying
plays
to-
videos on both screens.
I'm trying to think if there was anything similar in PlayStation Home. I don't think
I
there
know
was.
that-
I think there was a couple of areas where they just had a PSP just smack dab in the middle.
Yeah, and it was playing trailer videos, and that's
Yeah.
it.
It's really
Sometimes-
funny to me that the only reason I really want a PS5 is for Astro's World or whatever it's called.
Did you hear that that someone is working on a revival of PlayStation Home?
Yes, and I will jump on that ASAP.
I
Well,
want.
I also, once my gamepad is not at risk of fucking exploding, I also want to jump on that Pretendo platform service. Because they got Splatoon Splatfest and Splat 1. It's just like, fuck yeah, I'd love to revisit Splat 1.
You want to know what you know that there's a Danganronpa area in PlayStation Home, right?
Yep. I want.
Never
I
mind,
want.
I'm selling my
We come full
PS3.
circle now.
Oh,
Selling my
anyway,
PS3.
I have to disband the party because this is an instance.
Yeah.
So everyone get over here, and then we'll. Actually, no. I guess we'll be teleported. So we'll get. Good thing
Yeah,
I have
you
you both
two
on my
have to
friends
Teleport
list.
for like areas, so you have to pull. Yeah.
Yeah, we have you both. I have both of you on my friends list. So.
I want, like, if I recall correctly, PlayStation Home was actually very successful. They just decided to pull the plug for
Well,
literal
because it was
reasons.
it was stuck on PS3. That was the big thing.
Well, couldn't they make a version like on PS4 and 5?
Well, I assume by free saying stuck on PS3, like, it's not...
One does not
was,
easily
like,
port
designed-
PS3 games.
it
No,
was
no, like,
it was,
but
it
not like-
was designed around the infrastructure of the PS3, so the
Well,
PS4 and
well-
PS5 were two drastically different.
I
Well,
think
My question was not like ported, but like
Make a new
make
version.
their- yeah.
Well, I
think
guess
the
at
company
that point, that sort of stuff was not as popular. Like, to keep in mind, it's that gap between like that sort of stuff and VR chat, or VR in
Yeah,
general, really.
I think the company that originally made PlayStation Home also went bankrupt shortly after they pulled the plug because they weren't getting any funding.
Ah, wonderful.
Anyway,
So that might
duty
be
calls.
another
Commence battle for Lord of the Inferno.
Wasina will wander.
Cheery name for this one.
Ominous.
Tell me when you see people, because then if I have to talk, I will.
Yeah, that's right, it's the guy with the stupid hair. It was hard to tell when he was hiding his stupid hair.
Is the
Oh,
weight
the-
in place?
There's actually a fun thing about one of the people here.
A man is in position, sir. Good. We will make our move as soon as the Amalja appear.
I like the lighting changing as the day
Yes, sir.
changed.
Ah, Mohawk Man. Yeah, there's something I gotta say about him after.
I feel like people would be horny for these characters.
That's already covered by Thancred and a later character.
I make the lizard man.
What is the
There are
meaning
people.
of this?
Jesus.
Wait, something's amiss. Oh Jesus,
I'm-
that's a lot.
I'm pretty sure there already is people thirsty for the tribe quest. As people, trust me.
No, there it is.
I'm afraid your little ambush ends here.
Oh, you were ugly.
I eluded the Immortal Flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Aye, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours.
You have a bow. You have the advantage. They're high ground. Yeah.
They also have bows. Fireball, the friend who keeps you company.
They also remain characters.
Dragon like hand. They are all successful, man.
You're not arm of the destroyer or anything. They're still using paladin gear that's from like what they actually had in the first spell. Also, fun fact, I did this. Alright, I was spamming Arm of the Destroyer to the point where I was running out of EP.
How long will you last, I wonder?
So yeah, that me and Freeze are fed.
No worries, stay sharp then.
I don't know how long you've been playing, Barbara.
Since S4 came out.
Okay, so I'm the newest as the medium in terms of
This show was only just beginning.
I started around, or not, 20.5.
Let's zoom out. By trying to most current content.
I yeah. Played since good point. Since around good point.
I believe you convinced me to try it. I jumped on, I played up to... I was like partway through post Realm Reborn and I burned myself out due to Atma.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I spent 6 months on that.
By the way, the funny thing about one of these guys was not that he was the traitor, right?
What?
I think she said there was something funny about one of the guys.
Oh, it involves the deep dungeon. Once you hit floor 51 on, you can run into the merchant's model.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can actually, from 51 on, you can run into characters from later in the story.
Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man.
Arrow.
Not that easy. Not with those three around. Not so bad. Behind you. Sleep.
You would think the Echo would protect you from that.
Bring her. The rest of you, march. Straight.
Am I getting a cutscene or did something happen? There we go.
You're getting teleported.
Oh, yeah,
oh no, I can't get to my friends. Wherever shall they be?
Why are we not tied up? I figured the next cutscene would immediately start. I thought the next cutscene immediately started. Is this an instance?
Yeah, it's an instance area.
Okay, so tell me when you talk to the Flame Sergeant. Or I guess I can talk to the Flame Sergeant and then...
Yeah, you got a couple dialogue bits and then you get into the cutscene.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me when you're starting to talk to the people, though, Green.
Okay.
I wish you could go back to like instanced areas like that.
I think
just
you there's I think you
willy-nilly.
can. I think there's someone you can talk to.
That one I don't think you can. Let me go check. Cause I know where you're gonna be at. Also, don't forget to re-invite us to the party.
Right, right. Once we get the thing unlocked. Star, are you?
I'm loading in.
Okay, you're still loading. Okay, just making sure.
It's loading.
I'm there.
It could be worse. I was doing my dailies yesterday and I got kicked out of a party because I 90k DC'd literally when the dungeon was loading up.
I'm here now.
It's not an instance because I can see her. Okay. I fear the Emulja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. Wait, we just oh right, because they do a whole cutscene beforehand, don't they? Right?
Yep.
First time you're doing this. It's like a 5-minute, not a 5-minute cutscene, but anyway. Invite you. Where's friends list? Invite.
Oh, is
You,
this
I
another
hope-
dungeon?
Invite you.
This is the
technically,
trial.
This is your first trial, which is instead of a bunch of fights against a bunch of enemies, it's one big fight against one big enemy. One that you will
Oh.
recognize once we get to it.
Will we all be in a party together?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
As soon as Gargoyle accepts.
Sorry.
All right.
Look,
Bowl
I'm
of
doing
Embers.
I'm doing DK64 random on the side, so.
They finally
Party
added that
of other
to.
players.
Wait, I thought you said you were doing Archipelago.
Well, I was doing it a bit earlier, but now I'm switching to a random
That's fair
DK64
enough.
seed.
Anyway, Bowl of Embers.
Woo! And you get to see what a Shadowbringers, or not Shadowbringers, Endwalker class will be doing.
Oh, you're using the lasers.
Yep. Oh wow, this does. I don't have Crazy on this at this level.
I'm
Interesting.
scared that you said I'll recognize it.
Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery.
It's nice to know that the Amalja also did Trivia Murder Party.
This one's listed as ogre, by the way.
I mean,
figured it
they're
would fit the
probably
most.
the equivalent, to be fair.
Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence.
It's the difference.
God, no.
You know, Ifrit's actually in the fight in Sonic Rivals 2.
This looks like the fucking credit logo.
Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own.
If anything, I know his godhead too much.
Bloody hells. No, that's not the right voice.
Bring those two as well.
Wow, you two were
Well-
stupid.
What's going on? This ain't what we agreed.
None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit.
No, spare me, I beg you. Hold on. Unless you want to do it for it with a funny voice.
Fucking his thing's all like singed.
Pitiful children of men, by my breath I claim you. Arise as loyal, once more as loyal minions, feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn.
I feel like that would be more useful on the third trial. I don't want to say what it is. It's spoilers.
When do I fight
Yeah.
the Ruga match?
Almighty Ifrit. One true God.
Congrats, you are now seeing tempering.
Your words are my bread. Go.
Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another. Yes, that is the only explanation.
Is this Moon Knight?
Kind of.
I can say what.
Yeah, we can't say anything because it's spoilers.
Yeah.
Forsooth,
For this or
thy
for Moon
frail
Knight?
mortal flame can serve
For
as vessel
this.
to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint upon the taint of another upon ye.
Yeah, I don't let anyone put their taint on me.
The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed's number. The paragon born of thine abhorrent kind, thine existence is not to be suffered.
A lot of this stuff isn't even
Yeah, this is like, you'll never know the truth about this until like it's longer.
Anyway, don't run into a.
No, don't.
My
please,
job!
thanks. Yeah,
What do I
Oh
do?
wait,
punch. Just punch.
Stand behind him and hit him.
Yeah. Stand behind him a punch.
Now look at. Make sure you look at the call.
Oh, I know what I'm doing now.
Yeah, basically Sage is I shoot him, heals the tank.
Oh god, get out of those.
The
Get,
bed.
if you see cracks on the floor, run. Oh, I think that only
Right.
one appears on the in this one.
Yeah.
Like. Oh, that's the nail.
Hit the nail.
Nail. Hit the nail. Hit the nails.
Focus the nail. It's
Nail in
center.
front of you.
Basically, if you don't kill the thing in time, he will do massive damage and kill you.
you'll kill everyone basically.
Okay, he did his signature. He did his signature summon move. He did Hellfire. Oh, look out.
Yeah, no, Mage is a shield killer. You won't see me using shield until I hit party, because how it works is my healing spells turn into shield with Sage.
Probably should have stuck a little closer to you guys, but we were still fine.
You're a monk. You kind of don't. You kind of can't. You kind of can't to some extent.
Yeah, no, you're all close in, like you can't do anything from range.
Hey, look, another crystal.
A Chaos Emerald!
Okay, that's Emerald. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong.
You fools, you made it all too easy.
I love how you bring up Chaos Emeralds. Well, shortly after the news about Yuji Naka.
Yeah, I streamed yesterday, and that was like the first thing everyone said. It was like, hey, you're like,
Apparently, he was working on Dragon Quest.
When did we get the first one?
First
The
one we got
tree.
from wherever when we first met the Scions, whichever Scion
Yeah.
was.
You saw yours after you saved Animo.
Right.
And I saw mine after fighting a giant tree monster.
Pray forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last.
People are going to join me.
Persistent lot.
Oh, okay. Which?
Show right.
Okay.
So you two aren't seeing a cutscene right now.
No.
Right?
There we go.
I see the blood sworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's handpicked men. As for those two, it's fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I
Much
feel I
and
owe you
many.
an apology, Star. And I know this mission proved so dangerous. I would never have left you to face it alone. Technically, I had 3 other people.
Yeah, I'm glad in the later. I think I saw someone on Twitter say this. I'm glad in the later expansions it's not like you are soloing all these fights. No, it's like, hey, you get buddies show up and help you for these.
Yeah, because they start realizing just how human you are by that point.
Oops, there was dialogue.
You've been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say?
This way, sir. I don't even know if that was the. No, I think that was a different character. It just says soldier.
Yeah.
Can I? Do I want to do?
Nero, Devil May Cry.
There was. Hold on, I got one for this one.
Nero
Hold on.
Is that the one with the fucked up hand? In Devil May Cry, not this.
Yeah, Nero's the one with the messed up hand.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Some
quote
battle
messed
of the
up.
mighty Ifrit.
He's not even wearing his helmet. Damn it!
I figured they would have made
Hey,
it like
hey,
the dark. It would be the dark, shadowy text. If it was.
hey,
I
hey,
mean, I don't think
Jar.
we'll see it. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I anticipated, even taking Ul'dan interference into account. You should voice this one, Star.
Okay. You should know better than to rely on the final data left by the 7th Legion. I almost said Vth Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland given the troubles in court. We have ourselves to rely on.
Look at them hips.
Ever the pessimist, my dear Olivia. Promise me you'll never change.
You've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading with it.
Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective.
Why
Did
is
I
it
am-
in every RPG I've been playing recently, all the bad guys just look like
Star Wars
Sentai
characters?
villains?
Both
You
work.
know, her outfit looks like straight up like Heart from fucking Kamen Rider Drive.
Yet I find that I'm troubled by that
not
adventure's
Hart.
unexpected show
Medic.
of medic.
Not Heart. Yeah.
Yet I am troubled that I find that I am troubled by that adventure's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans?
Perhaps. But that is a consideration for another time. When given a task, that is your priority. It's in which you treat yourself. If you have to do as my lord commands, I will spare him the trouble of punishing you.
With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior.
said anything?
Yes, it's important to he is technically not human. I mean, he's technically. This is not how you. I don't know how you would
It's the third
describe
eye.
Garleans. Yeah. Is that, are they a
It's
different race?
described as the third eye. Yeah, no, they are a different race.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah,
I was wondering because
Garleans don't have.
When I see fucking everywhere.
They have a third eye, but they can't use magic in anything.
Yeah, we don't know what the third eye does, to be honest.
Yeah.
anyway.
We're
What?
showing off the exit.
Thank you, I appreciate it. You just put us back in Camp Drybone. Didn't expect that.
This must be where we were at before.
Anyway, that's our last dungeon thing. So if you two want to head out, you can. But if you are, are either you two gonna head out?
Yeah, I got go ahead. Jump over and hang out with Gustav.
All right. What about you, Flargra? Okay then. Well,
Wait, what?
are you heading out as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna head off.
Well, before you leave, do either of you have anything you want to promote?
Nothing at
Yeah.
the moment.
Yeah, Twitch. Most of you guys know this, but Twitch.tv/Flarga. I play video games, randomizers. I got done with Yakuza 6, but I'm gonna be playing Bloodstained Ritual and Night Pie Star next week.
You get stuck in
And-
randomizers a lot.
Yeah, much like also with Star, I'm also part of the Small Time charity, and we are getting ready for our charity this year. That's gonna be
That's
next
a month
month.
away. It's wild.
I gotta finish my stuff up for my segments, which I'll probably use my week off to next week to do that.
I was a little anxious about mine, but I think it's gonna be good. I
Yeah.
think
But other than that,
as long as I get it ready. I am a bad habit, and this is not like spoiling what it is. 'Cause, like I do this with literally everything. I'm a bad habit about that, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fine, and my computer won't explode by the time the next month hits.
Perfect.
yeah.
I'll
Anyways,
answer.
I'll talk to y'all later. You guys have a good time. Take care.
You too.
Later. Thank you for
Thank
joining.
you both for joining.
No problem. Invite me whenever.
I gotta stop the dog real quick. Hold on.
Ah, there you are, Star. Come rest a while. You have no better opportunity. Witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Immortal will be less inclined to risk our wrath. But for a time, at least. Where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. Hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the
Back.
team. Welcome back. They may be whole of body, the same not to be said in their minds. Once a man is tempered, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. For it is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is indeed no ordinary individual, Star. Not that I have ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you would potentially shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains unveiled. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax. Return to the waking sands when you are ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problem will resolve itself.
I don't rest for nobody. We immediately teleport. Actually, I don't think there's anything out here for us to do, so we might as well. Back to the. There it is.
Booty, recommendation. Oh, there's 3 quests here.
Yeah, those are. Oh, there we go. Those are not close to the level for these quests. Although we are getting close to the levels for our.
It says level 24 on them.
Yeah, but the main story quests right now are level 20.
Oh. Wow. I thought we were at level 30 already, because that's
Nope.
where I'm at. Well, where am I teleporting to then?
Vesper Bay. Use one of the tickets you have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the card that I have is a duplicate, so I don't know what to do with it. So I really need to sell my treasure. There's something I was gonna say, and I forgot what it was. Some topic we were talking about way earlier.
Let me think of topics. We were talking about Small Time. We were talking about...
It wasn't Necropolis. Music? It might have been music.
Did it have to do with the PlayStation Home?
I don't think so. Oh, well, it probably would. Enter the wanking sands. The guy said, welcome. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. My late arrival nearly cost Star her life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took her prisoner. I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived. That does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. Failed her utterly, just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Star, it is good to see you again. It is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You've done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. Now we can be put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Eldar. Similar incidents have been rife both in Limsa Lominsa and Gridania as of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here. The stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. I'm getting a lot of lore here, huh? When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give. And in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is though a great power protects us. When you first came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. You may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite star. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Yeah? What are you looking at, buddy? Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. Once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight. That no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Star. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. I thought the Flame General was one of those people.
No, the Flame General is Raban.
Ah.
Big dude. Bigger dude. With the big sword.
Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis Swede would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. What whiplash? I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Do I talk to Minfilia?
Yeah.
Okay, aw, they don't let you stand on the desk. They do make her look at you jump, though. Minfilia is wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame?
You thought that lower jump was great? Wait for the next 3!
Oh, God. I don't even have water for this. Until not so very long ago, you were one of but many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Thancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Star. Or rather, you have guests.
Beg pardons.
I feel like we know one of these uniforms, but not all three.
Ah, Lady Minfilia, radiant as always.
Oh wait, no, this is the flame guy. Never mind, we know that one too.
I am giving I am giving understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Laminsa, to offer said hero a place of honor and within our ranks.
As you can see, Star, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the grand companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have you Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Star's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flame should know of her triumph is to be expected. But what of the other grand companies? Eep!
Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Star. 'Tis no ordinary woman can face a primal and emerge the victor.
The fact that he's using the last name makes it very confusing, then.
And imagine our pride when we learned that you began. Oh, sorry. I'm sure he's saying something different for you, but unless the Immortal Flames guy's talking right now for you.
No, it's the separate officer.
And imagine our pride when we learned that you began your journey as an adventurer in our Gridania. Know that the people hold you in high esteem, and that you will always be welcome among us.
Among us?
Anyway, what's the
but you said the two words. You said the two words.
Yeah, what does he say? Because you're not from. Because I.
The Order of the Twin Adler has need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood.
Oh, he literally says that the next line. Okay, it's fine.
Oh well.
What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mr. Star. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. And then I assume he now has a line about you because you're from there.
Yeah. Why, even before you aided us against the Amalja and their dread primal, yours was already a respected name in Alta. Our people know you and love you as well. Love you well.
A woman of your talents belongs with the Immortal Flames. Join us. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the looks of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you to join for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Laminsa to the shores of glory. I'm overwhelmed.
I have anxiety.
Lady Minfilia.
Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know... I just think about the fucking fisheye thing. As you know... Fisheye is worth 15 points. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Laminsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. It will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. It feels like fucking 3 houses.
Kind of is.
Where's Claude? Where's Rav? In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the grand companies best serves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be your permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I can see that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance service. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers?
A fine suggestion. You are wise. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Let Twitch hear our leader speak, and then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer.
I like their different salutes.
Yes. That's how I feel.
For whichever one you join, do you get the salute as a
You get the you get the salute as an
Nice. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Star. I was laughing ironically, and then you joined in, and that just made it actually funny. And with it, you are capable of doing untold good. Yet, know that the great power...
With great power comes great responsibility.
Great responsibility.
Basically what she says.
Not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one woman amongst many. A friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, Star, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Naught we cannot achieve, wow. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, make sure to speak to Tataru, which will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place.
Okay, I'm gonna go. The dog has been yelling at me a bunch. I'm gonna go check on her real quick, see if she needs anything, and then we can continue on there.
then. Good thing. Can I stand on this table? Yay. So I just can't stand on that one specific desk. Oh god, can I fucking... Oh, in the chair. Ah, that's not much better. Oh god. Help. Help. Doctor, you're a little close there, ma'am.
I have solved the problem of the animals. No, I don't
Good
think
for
I
you.
know.
You're gonna be in... You're gonna notice quite a situation when you come up here.
Up there, okay. The tall lady. Where are you? Oh, you're sitting in her chair.
I tried to sit down on the table and it teleported me to a chair. The unfortunate thing is, the chair was occupied.
Don't worry about it. Anyway. We got... trying to debate if we end... I mean, because technically we have hit 3 hours, but not 3 hours of streaming time, so I'm trying to figure out, do I end here? Or, like I said, we've got a lot of cutscenes up. We've got a lot of cutscenes up. Oh, you've already... Huh?
I already talked to her, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Star. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly. To a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the Remembrance services are taking place. If all goes according to plan, Verdania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold their first of 3 services. An elder seed seer, Kani Senna, will deliver her address at Mykonos Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the orders of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Verdania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Eldar, where Flame General Rabban Aldain will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Liminsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merlweb Blofizwin will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanthael, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well then. Well, off you go then. I hope you find the Remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. Basically, like, do it in the order she said, but if you don't, you won't be like...
Yeah. I think these cutscenes are all voiced, so we could do this session and then end there. But
It's your call.
Yeah, we still got... I think we can finish the quest up, because like I said, it's all
Man
cutscenes.
just ran us over.
It's all cutscenes, so we can just sit here and vibe. And maybe have to talk, because I think all these are... But I think all these are voiced as well.
It'll be unfortunate if we find out the first one isn't. Because then that means none of them are. But I'm gonna assume you're right, since you played the
Oh, we
game.
just teleport the amphitheater, right? We haven't done these in ages, though, so... Port to the amphitheater.
I lost my son to the calamity. The 3 seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
This cutscene is voiced, by the way. I'm already at the place and I'm in the cutscene.
Oh, should I not grab this quest then?
Yeah, not right now.
Okay, where are you?
Use the crystal to teleport to the amphitheater.
Our forebears were once strangers in the 12's Wood.
we have to do this at the, like, would it be decorated in Halloween stuff if we had done this a few weeks ago?
That's what I was thinking too, because
that would feel a little bit tacky, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I was wondering
Big
that too.
remembrance service, but it's got like fucking all this spooky shit. There's not a Thanksgiving event, is there?
No. It would have already happened. I guess it wouldn't have already happened. Anyway. Are you watching? Are you in? Have you hit the first?
I am watching, but I haven't hit any like dialogue boxes of those there.
Okay.
Fearful of the green wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest.
I started up the auto play and the second piece of dialogue had already started. Click.
Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
It's exactly like Fire Emblem, where they're just saying a lot of lore at me, and I'm like,
In
I don't
accordance
understand,
with
but
the
I care
will
about
of the
your character.
elementals, we have embraced a life of peace.
Especially from the
Alas,
like,
our neighbors have not
Gridanians-
always sought the
funnily
same
enough,
for
the Gridanian stuff is
themselves,
always full of very
nor
flowery
for
language.
us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war,
Lady Rhea.
we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago,
Sorry.
the Alliance met the armies
Hey,
of
no,
the
you had perfect
Empire
timing.
upon the fields of
I know, but I
Cartano.
thought it was too goofy.
It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on the
high
bloody
roads without
Ixal.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity.
We must think
of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the forest.
All the elementals!
That time I did it on purpose.
She really does give off Lady Rhea vibes. Still don't know who the fuck those three people in the back were. Bead from Pokemon Sword and Shield, and then the two redheads. Tough and Kiss or whatever.
I think those two are your
If
white
you'll
mage.
permit me, Alfie No,
I've heard your name, but not her name.
and my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of
This is
history,
probably the voice actor that
sampling the
changed-
realm's
this is probably the
remembrances in pursuit of
voiceover that's the most,
enlightenment.
like that is the most between this and Heaven's Ward. Because the voice, his new voice actor sounds so different. Oh, this is not, stop the auto dialogue. This is not voiced.
Did you skip a line on accident?
Nope.
Okay, good.
The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylph, by contrast. Not the joke I was expecting. I was expecting you to go Garuda Mesh.
Nah, that's too forced.
That's fair. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned their primal remove. The Gridanians have no love for war, and have considered open conflict the last resort.
Are we gonna get hit by the seal of Orichalcomylos?
No. Not yet. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The 12th was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful of restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals. will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will it take? Centuries, I wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal continue their incursions, spurred on by Gridania, or Garuda, and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Well, perhaps we will find out, if the Elder Seer's words fell on fertile ground.
No.
No.
I mean, I'm not gonna make that decision yet, 'cause I don't know if it'll affect us if we pick different ones, or
It's not going to affect us if we pick different ones. But I also agree with you, because I've never really liked this. Like I said, it's very flowery. Huh?
That's where you started?
Yes. But but even like when I was playing this original, I was like, these characters are very the word like it's. And I think we should wrap up here. We'll do the other two because judging by the timestamp, that one took like 5 or 10 minutes, around. It took a bit, so we'll do the other two next time. Where do we want to vibe while we're wrapping things up?
Stand on the stage.
Let's stand on the stage. All right. Can't jump over the fence. I think I've made that mistake before. Forsooth. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. For the thanks everyone for watching. Okay, I am finishing on my end. Green will still be streaming. Go watch her. I'm probably gonna raid her after this, but that shouldn't be surprising. But as for my stuff, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 to 5 or 3 to 6 Pacific Standard Time. But Tuesday at twitch.tv/freestar. Tuesday, Thursday. Next week is gonna be a bit in the air because Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Tuesday, but normally Tuesday, Thursday is a playthrough. We are currently in between playthroughs right now. Please vote in the straw poll. It is currently in a 3-way tie. Friday is normally Final Fantasy. Currently it's Final Fantasy 14. More swap race on Saturday. Tune in for that. If you like what you watch, you can follow, and if you really like what you watch, you can subscribe. You help support this channel as well as getting some nice emotes, and you help us get towards our sub goal, which is Mega Man and Base. Currently, that is at 2 out of 20. Discord, straw poll, Red Green. See everyone on either Saturday for more swap race or Tuesday for a casual stream. Need to wait for the raid timer to go through. It takes a bit.
I wanted to vote to break the 3-way tie, but I didn't check.
What was tied, so now it's a 4-way tie. You voted for. Wait, no, what? I don't see what you voted for. Hold on.
Should have gone through. I thought I selected Mario World. Unless you had no votes before.
Oh, maybe it did. Maybe it did. Yeah, because right now, yeah, I think it actually did.
Oh well, it's still 3-way tie. My point still stands. It's just less humorous.
Yeah. Anyway, go watch Green.
It's no longer a 4-way tie, but it is. I didn't break the tie.
Yeah. Go watch Green. See everyone on Saturday for swap race. Or Tuesday for casual stream. Until next time, good night, everybody.